All right, 10 questions with Trey Starks. First one is, what age did you start racing? What was the class?
I was 6, and it would have been some sort of quarter midget. I think junior novice, yeah.
Would it have been around here, or?
It was, our home track was Little Wheels in Graham.
Oh.
And then we moved up to micros when I was like 9. We raced at Deming a lot. And then first time I got in a sprint car was, actually I think my first race was a 410 race here, and I was 13 or 14, so pretty young.
Now, who was, or maybe you even still, do you have a favorite race car driver growing up?
Honestly, like we went to pavement races watching my dad, and you know, my dad was definitely my favorite when we would watch him, you know, running with WMRA, or ran down to Phoenix and ran Copper World a bunch. That being said, when we went down there, the two best guys were Dave Steele and Dave Darland. So those were some guys that I kind of looked up to growing up. Like I said, we were all pavement stuff. So those two guys were really good. I remember when I was really young, watching Steve Kinzer win at Eldora. I mean, that's an easy one because Steve was the man. Yeah, probably my dad, mostly because we watched him race a lot.
Okay, so people who don't know, who is your dad?
My dad, John, he hangs around here in the pits. You probably, if you don't know him, you've seen him. Yeah, he's kind of, my dad and my grandpa are the reason why I'm racing. My grandpa started in the 60s, and my dad picked it up when he was 16 or 18, and yeah, he raced midgets, sprint cars, silver crown cars on asphalt. Did a little bit of dirt, ran Chili Bowl, ran some stuff back east. Yeah, mostly USAC, non-wing stuff. So getting in a wing car was kind of new for them at first. But yeah, no, they've been around for a while for sure.
What do you think the biggest accomplishment in your racing career so far is?
Probably either before last year it was Knoxville Nationals prelim night, but winning 2 in a row with high limit, one at Grays Harbor and one here, that I think definitely takes the cake now.
I don't blame you. I would agree. All right, well, with Trey Starks, and Trey, I wanted to follow up on a question that we asked during the 10 question segment. It's going to come right after is, what is your biggest accomplishment in your racing career? You had said when you answered it earlier this year that it was, you know, those high limit wins that you had got the year prior. What do you think it is now?
I mean, it's tough because, you know, I've had a lot of special wins in my career. I would say, I mean, I kind of have two answers. They both involve the same thing. I would say this whole entire year, just with everything that happened, is probably what I would, you know, kind of highlight in my career at this point. But specifically, just because of, you know, the high limit wins were really special, and the high limit's tough to beat, and especially getting 2 in a row last year, you know, that was really cool. But just because of the prestige of it, and I think, in my opinion, it's arguably the biggest race on the West Coast. And, you know, being, you know, growing up around here and watching the Dirt Cup, I'd have to say it's now the Dirt Cup win from this year. But just everything about this year was special. You know, being the only one to win Dirt Cup and 360 Nationals in 1 year, and then also winning both championships and just being the second to do that. You know, both of those accomplishments are really special to me this year. And so, but yeah, if you boiled it down, I would have to say Dirt Cup.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much. Do you have a hidden talent?
No, I have no hidden talents.
For the longest time, I feel like I've seen very just basic, but how did you get your car colors? Is there any reason it's always very clean, but it's just black, simple, with usually a little carbon?
Yeah, so the same thing, when my dad raced, it was very simple. It was usually a black car and some sort of colored number. Okay. At first it was red, years and years and years ago. And then kind of between when I ran a car back east, we had some bright colors on it. And a couple years ago we had just with the silver leaf, and we decided to add the fluorescent to it. And it just seems to kind of be a fan favorite. It's our cars are usually dark, so we needed a little brighter color to make you be able to see the race car. But yeah, just experimenting over the years.
All right, so kind of along those same lines, how did you get the number 55?
Where did the number 55 come from originally? Do you know?
That was the first number I got.
It was my first number my grandpa got, and we just it's stuck with us for, I don't know. Yeah, since 1969. It's been 55 of some sort. I know there was, when my dad raced, there was 56. We've been 51, but when I got into micros, we just
The 55 was an obvious choice. So, yeah, I don't know where it came from, but it's been here for a while.
All right. What's your favorite food?
Probably some sort of pasta.
Okay.
Really, I'm not super picky. I can kind of eat anything. Probably some sort of Italian food.
Do you have a favorite or a dream car or truck?
Not really. For some
No?
reason, I wouldn't say we're Ford people, but
Okay.
for some reason, when you look in our driveway, it's full of Ford somethings. I got a Ford pickup. I drive a Ford Transit van mostly now. Some sort of Ford probably.
All right. Favorite ice cream topping?
I like chocolate chip mint. I like that,
okay.
and maybe cookie dough sometimes.
Okay.
Not a huge ice cream guy, but when I do, it's either chocolate mint or cookie dough.
All right. Last one. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yeah, I'll do it. I mean,
Alright.
I'll eat it.
Okay.
I'm not like one of those people that is super against it. It's not my favorite, but I'll eat it. I think it's fine either way.
Sweet.
For sure.
All right, Trey.
Awesome. Thank you very
Thanks
much.
so much. I appreciate it.